My name is Raphael, and I bid you welcome. I am so very excited to tell you of our adventures, wherein Physic narrowly escapes one of the corpses that so unkindly put me down. And Physic managed to rescue me, but not before gathering a few tidbits of information about the Empty Death and Lady Rushlight. We managed to escape at a cathedral and close the door behind us, but we could not make much sense of what they had told us. So instead we decided to make our way through the Gunlight Ruins toward the boathouse, where we were confronted by a giant maggot living inside of a dead frog. We handled them quite efficiently before Tulak managed to project the midflit into the water, where it was dragged to its briny depths by another fanged creature. We didn't find anything inside of the boathouse but a smoldering fire, indicating someone had recently been there. So we made our way across the bridge to the small island, and inside we heard a rummaging. When we entered, we were confronted by a mysterious being calling itself a Spooky Wisp. We attempted to parlay to get this spirit to reveal itself to us so we could escort it back to the boneyard. But instead we ended up agreeing to retrieve a shiny object from down the hall. Through a set of double doors we came across 4 foreboding paintings and plaques, but one of them was completely destroyed. We attempted to decipher the plaques, but we were thwarted and could only come up with they were written in Aklo. Moving into the next room, we found the floor to be covered with a carpet of glass and a single bejeweled spyglass sitting at the end of the room. Then a clockwork bird jump out and speak and ask us if its master, Asenre, had come back. And that is where we pick up the tale today.
What's going on, everybody? All right, we are back, baby, stemming the tide. And today I'm going to open the conversation to get a little bit more information about us. Gentlemen, how did you get involved with tabletop RPGs? Maybe your first game, maybe your most favorite game. Let me know what's up. The floor is yours.
I love that you've decided to use your old bartending server voice for this intro.
I totally did. Yeah, that
you
was
definitely
it.
did.
Yeah.
It was like you were on the phone with us.
I popped right into service mode.
You got all worked up.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
That's why I'm so tired after these.
I made a lot of money.
I know my very first attempt at playing D&D was many years ago, and it was a single session with my stepbrother and 1 or 2 friends, and my friend Josh was trying to DM it, and we ended up in a heated argument because he is a very competitive person, and he was like interpreting rules so that he could kill us, essentially. Like, he wanted to defeat us, and then I was like, no, you're supposed to be neutral. Like, you're not out to kill us. It's not us versus you. Like, you need to stop that. And we got in a pretty heated argument about it.
Must have rubbed off on you, showing by the way that you GM.
I do not try. Okay, sometimes it just happens. But yeah, that was my very first time. I don't remember when that was. I must have been like 18, 19 maybe. Maybe 20 years old. But getting into the pastime itself started with James, actually. So James, maybe you should start this one.
Well, all right. So I would like to tell a story that I've never told on air before. I've told like how I got into role-playing games. I started role-playing on chat rooms in Yahoo Chat back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Yep. And then I moved to forum role-plays.
Spill the tea.
I don't actually want to get into that. I talked about that a little bit on another episode that I did on another show. What I would like to tell you guys is about the first time I ever heard about Dungeons and Dragons. So we used to do these huge LAN parties once a year, and I mean huge. So there would be a room with 12 PCs in it. There would be a room with a PlayStation 2 in it. There'd be a room with an N64 in it. There'd be a room with a game cube, and then eventually we pivoted to a Dreamcast in it. So like no matter what you were doing, there was like 30 of us there. You could mill around, and the computers were all set up to play Counter-Strike, Source, or StarCraft. So you had your RTS or you had your fighter. And if you're on one side of the room, you're on one team. If you're on the other side of the room, you're on the other team. It was really cool. No gravity, all knives. And it would last for 24 hours. We would stay up. All 30 of us would stay up for 24 hours straight playing video games, drinking energy drinks. This is coincidentally why I can't stand the taste of Monster or Red Bull anymore. It tastes like my wasted youth. So, we were like 16, 17 at the time, but the guy whose house it was had an older brother who wasn't a cool guy, but he was like in with all the cool guys. So one of the cool guys, his name was Chris. We were out having a cigarette before another match of StarCraft started or something like that. Or maybe we got booted from CSGO or Halo or something like that. Like there were 4 Xboxes linked up and we'd play Halo 1. So whatever happened, we lost our spot. So we were out having a dart, and he was telling me about how next year we should include Dungeons and Dragons. So I was like, okay, what's Dungeons and Dragons? I'm kind of passingly familiar with it in the cultural spectrum. And he's like, it's really hard to explain, but me and the other guy, Jason's older brother, I can't remember Jason's older brother's name because it doesn't matter. We'll call him Brian for the sake of the story. But Chris was telling me how he and Brian got into a bar fight. I was like, okay, do you like act it out, or like were you guys like actually throwing punches? Right. He's like, no, we're just sitting at the table having beers. I was like, okay. He's like, and then his wizard kicked my dwarf out of a window and I died. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he got drunk. His character kicked me down a flight of stairs and I happened to bounce out a window and my character died. Like,
that's amazing.
My mind was spinning, and it was such a fantastical image that I couldn't ever really rationalize what it looked like. So I have this image in my mind of Dungeons and Dragons that looks like an animated show of The Last Unicorn, and it's all because of this one moment, this one conversation I had with this guy. And I didn't play D&D for 20 years, or probably for another 10 years after that was my first experience with D&D, but it really got me excited for it. And then when the Adventure Zone launched their show, that's when I started going hard into 5e.
That's awesome. So you had that the seed was planted in your brain since then, and yeah.
Yeah, so we used to do Gundam Wing forum roleplay, but that's, there's no dice involved. Yeah. It's all like paragraph stuff. So,
I've got a friend of a friend that still does forum roleplays on his spare time. He loves
it. It's fun.
Yeah. Duncan, what's up, man?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm pretty new to this whole tabletop side of the RPGs. I mean, I was always a big Magic the Gathering fan growing up. And, Western RPG video games, Diablo and Baldur's Gate and stuff like that. But,
yeah.
Nerd! Yeah, he got me there. And I think it was like the Imaginary Worlds podcasts about setting up. Eric Malinsky, the guy in that podcast, came to it pretty late in life as well, and just like hearing his kind of journey of going through it, of building a character and actually getting into the role play of stuff was pretty cool to me. And then I think it was like a year and a half, a little over that, I got approached about joining a D&D group that is still kind of on again, off again, and that was really my first foray into it.
Was that the group started by our mutual friend John?
Yes, it was. So John and our other mutual friend Steph were in that one.
Both of which I tried very hard to get on to this project because they're awesome people. But they just
we actually had one of our early sessions was with John, and but then my second foray into it was that session with John, and I've been here ever since.
That's awesome.
Perfect. Let's see. For me, I had moved to Taiwan in my early 20s, and I was living over there. Had very few friends when I first arrived, obviously. And
just like here.
Yeah, just like here.
Hey, that's my line.
So
I know.
That was great.
And so just like here, I reached out to a community of nerds, and I met up with a guy. Shout out FSB Davey. What a beauty. And he taught me how to play. And that was 3.5 at that time. And bought the books for 4. I don't think I ever played it. And then got back big time into 5 with our mutual friend Michael. Shout out to Michael as well. We had a great time. Curse of Strahd. Real nice. And now I'm
the
here
same
with
Michael
you guys.
that called out Duncan's thick Canadian accent.
Yes.
Oh, that guy, is it?
With 2 C's, I believe.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, and then my first official dive into it was with James starting a group, and he wanted to put a group together, and we were working together at the time, and I quickly latched on. And then the first group actually crumbled kind of last minute, but then shortly after, he managed to get a few other people in. I think it was shortly after, and we were off to the races essentially. Yeah. So and
that was my first experience as well.
Yeah, and we have such a funny casual group that still plays together. That's just still the same group. We've added a couple people here and there, but it's the same core group, and it's real chill. There's a wide variety of play styles in that one group, but everyone has so much fun. Yeah, it's a good laugh.
Yeah, casual is right. It's the best way to describe
Yeah.
that group. I love it so much. There's
Super
there's no pressure to be put on me as long as I show up.
Yeah, pretty much. We're all pretty happy to just joke around. Even one of the players, hardly speaks, never role plays, probably has the most fun of any of us. Shout out to Becky.
Yeah.
It's great. She's always having a great time.
As opposed to this, where we're in mortal peril all the time.
At
what the
all
fuck?
times. And speaking of mortal
If I'm
peril,
not mistaken, this is a puffin robot, so I'm not terribly worried.
Still
Maybe
worried.
avian peril.
not a puffin. I'll actually show you the artwork on this, and you can give me a little give the listeners a little description of what you see here.
Oh. It's like a shitty seagull made of wood.
It's supposed to be raven-headed and raven-winged.
Did Geppetto make this?
Like, those dolls that clothing designers use, those little kind of models that are really well articulated. It's like one of those with a seagull head on top of it.
Yeah.
It's budget, is what he's trying to say. Listeners. This is a budget construct.
Yeah, budget.
Yeah. And you can tell too that as you come into this room, you see all these. There are a number of other constructs and dolls that are inanimate on some of the shelves and stuff as well. I think I missed that part of the description.
Oh, those are coming to life.
Yikes.
As long as they don't have glass eyes, we'll be fine.
So this raven-headed, raven-winged construct flies to the center of the room and asks if Master Azenray is coming back. And it's sort of...
Listeners, from here on out, whenever Freeman says the word raven, just assume air quotes.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, shitty raven.
Shitty raven, yeah. Just assume shitties in the front of it. And air quotes. And it is floating there, but not flapping its wings. Just floating in the middle of the room, about 10 feet above the floor. Is Master Azenray coming back? Well... Speak now.
Hello, friend. What is your name?
I am Mr. Beak, of course.
It's even got a GoBot name.
Mr. Beak. I am Sage Tulok. These are my friends, Raphael and Physic. We are not with your master, Azinre. Where has he
Then
gone?
Be gone with you if you are not here to help.
I never said we are not here to help.
If you do not have information on my master, then you are a waste of my time. Be gone with you before I reach you myself.
Now, don't be so hasty, Mr. Beak. Perhaps we can be of assistance. We are investigators of sorts. Potentially we could help you find your master. May we enter?
You may not, or you will experience great pain.
Pain from the glass floor?
Now leave me now.
Well, if you give us more information, perhaps we can find this Vanderbeek.
I said, leave! And he starts to flap his wings in a bit of a frenzy and starts to glow a little bit as he's about to use some magic. And we're going to roll for initiative.
Oh, goodness.
He wants to do it on his own.
Let's see what we got. Physic.
Physic has a 12.
All right. Raphael
Raphael coming in hot with 11.
and Tulak.
Ooh, 14.
All right. Tulak, you are first in the order.
Alrighty then. Tulok will stride or will step into the room. He will step into the room depending on what the glass looks like on the floor.
Yeah.
That was kind of... I want to know, like, am I going to be taking damage from this glass, or is it just being correct?
Mechanically speaking, we have what's called uneven terrain, or uneven ground. It's not difficult terrain, but rather when you move into it and through it, you need to do a balance check, which is an acrobatics. If you fail, you will fall down.
Too bad Small's not here. I bet he had, do you have sailor as his background?
No, merchant.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Raphael's your good boy for this.
I mean, he's in the other room anyways if we need him.
That's brutal, Duncan.
Cold bitch.
I can feel my soul rending as we speak.
Okay, so Tulok will step in, and do I have to make an acrobatic check stepping into it or stepping out
Yes,
of
you
it?
do. Yes. As soon as you start moving through it.
That is a shit roll for 10.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's DC 11. You fall prone. You fall prone. And you take a single piercing damage. Just one piercing damage.
Okay, perfect. So he takes that damage and then, visibly embarrassed, stands back up.
Okay.
And he's going to turn to Mr. Beak and say, Mr. Beak, please. I don't think we need to go down this route. We are strong. And we will destroy you. So if you would like to live to help your master, you better stop now. Alright, and would like to roll an intimidate check on that.
Okay. You're going for the old demoralize.
Yeah. Okay, fuck, hold on. I want him to stop fighting. I don't want to demoralize him in combat. I want him to change his attitude towards us.
Okay, so what you're looking for is I believe it's called the make an impression. But
Right.
that is an exploration activity. You can't do
Okay,
that.
so I can't do that in combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be an easy out if you could just roll people out of combat all the time.
Alright, fuck it then. Let's try to demoralize him. 24.
Oof. That's a big ol' success. Not a critical success, but a success, so Mr. Beak will be frightened 1. Very nice. That brings us to Physic.
Physic will stride forth into the glass, which will, you say, take an acrobatics check?
Yes, please.
That's a 20.
You're alright.
So that's one action. You will use his second action to throw the dart in his hand at Mr. Beak.
Okay.
I wonder why they call him Mr. Beak. Okay, throwing a dart for a nat 20.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Off to a good start.
And that will be 4 piercing damage.
4 piercing.
And with his third action, he will draw another dart.
All right.
Oh, actually, sorry. Can I take that back?
Sure.
Because with my third action, I would like to... Can I look around the room to see if I see a doll with no face?
A doll with no face.
They mentioned the faceless doll. The spooky dude mentioned the faceless doll.
Oh, it's the blank faced doll. Yeah. Is you see a bunch of parts and pieces of different dolls, but nothing that is fully assembled.
Oh, so we're just looking for a
Other
head.
than this one, yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's it then.
Okay. So you draw your dart then
Yeah.
for your final action. Okay. Raphael.
Raphael, first action will be a recall knowledge.
Okay. We are looking at a Arcana or crafting or lore of some kind.
I'm guessing
Your call.
that Academia isn't going to cut it here, so Arcana, please.
Academia is applicable. So you just gotta remember that, like, I don't know what your bonuses are, but depending how specific it is, lore will have a lower DC, but it might not be in your,
It's the same as Arcana, so let's go Academia then.
Okay.
Rolled.
You are reasonably sure that this is some sort of tinkered item that is flying due to some sort of advanced technology.
I am reasonably sure that this is some variety of tinkered item flying with some sort of advanced technology.
Every time.
Second action, he's going to stow his shield, and third action, he's going to draw his crossbow.
Okay.
That's me.
And that's you. All right. As this glow starts to form around this creature, I need Tulok to roll me a will save.
Oh, I'm an expert, but 4 on the die for a 5.
Oh, you're actually very close to a
Sorry,
critical failure.
what? You're an expert, and your modifier is a +1?
Oh,
Plus,
wait,
you rolled a 4.
Yeah.
It's +5, you got a 9.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you rolled a 4 for a total of 5.
Whoops.
Oh,
You did say
9.
5.
Wait. I don't know what's going on.
Scott and math.
It's a 9.
Even
It
though
was
it's
a 9.
done for
I was
him,
trying to
he
get
still got
fancy
wrong.
with it, and then I fucked it up. Okay.
No, it was good. I just needed some... I'm reading crossbow rules, so I'm only kind of paying attention.
I was already looking up something else.
Way to pay attention, guys. It's great.
Oh, my turn.
All right, you're failed. You're failed. You take 3 mental damage, and will take 1d4 persistent mental damage at the end of your turn, and you gain the sickened 1 condition as this creature uses the spell Phantom Pain on you. And then it starts to fly back towards the back of the room near the spyglass. It's on the floor. Tulok, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, and also, sorry, I need a reflex save from you as well.
20.
Okay, you're fine.
All right.
You almost slip on this slippery glass as your brain starts to, like, pound.
I have to roll a check over... If I walk across it, I have to roll a check
No,
for
just every time you
square,
move.
or
So
just...
you do a balance action, which is included in your movement, essentially. It's kind of like tumble through.
Can I roll that into me moving, or do I have to roll again?
You have to roll again if you're going to move.
Okay. I will move to the far end of the room
Okay.
where there's no glass.
Roll me another acrobatics check.
21.
You're good.
All right. So safe over there, he will look at the ground and hurl some of this glass into the face of Mr. Beak, into the beak of the beak.
Okay.
And that is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Perfect. That's my turn.
The glass just like crumbles on its metal head.
And Physic, what do you get?
Do I take persistent damage?
Oh, yes, you do. It should automate there in the chat if you want to click your recovery check button there. But you take 4 mental damage.
All right, and I succeed
Okay,
in my recovery check.
wicked. So the mental damage, persistent damage will stop. Lucky. Oh, you rolled it exactly a 15. That's the DC. Lucky. All right, Physic, go for it.
There you go.
Okay, Physic will take a stride through the glass, 15 feet southwest.
Sir.
So that'll take another acrobatics check.
That's fine.
How's a 19? And he will throw a chemical fire at Mr. Beak because he's just getting sick of this shit. That's an 18.
And I'm afraid that misses.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
bummer. Okay, so that was a stride. That was a throw of a bomb. I guess he'll just ready a dart, or sorry, draw a dart, not ready.
Okay. And Raphael.
So an 18 didn't hit his DC.
It's AC. Yeah. No, it didn't.
AC, sorry.
I figured out why. I was having a little issue there with the wondering why Foundry was giving me a weird AC. But it turns out I forgot to take the frighten condition off, which fell off at the end of its turn. But
I think
yeah,
we should
doesn't
not
matter.
have been so brazen in calling it a shitty-looking doll earlier.
Raphael, what are you doing?
Raphael, you look back, Physic throws a bomb, Tulak moves into the room, and you look back, and Raphael's just casually stowing his shield, casually drawing a crossbow from behind his back, licks his paw, pulls out a single bolt, first action loads the bolt, and then just very casually levels the crossbow at this puffin and takes a shot with it. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is 2 points of piercing damage.
Okay, 2 piercing. And a bolt lodges into its wooden construct body.
He just looks at Tulak and Physic and shrugs and shield. And a glowing blue shield springs up in front of him.
Nice.
All right. Mr. Beak is going to float over towards Tulak and attempt to strike him with a... I'm going to say... It's called fist, but I'm going to say tries to kick you. But it's only a 12
Miss.
to hit.
And is my sickened condition over? Because I had one turn after...
Oh, so with sickened, you have to spend an action trying to retch, I believe.
Much of Somal's
Yeah.
poor life.
There's a whole episode where he just spent throwing up in the center of the room.
You spend a single action retching to recover, which immediately allows you to attempt another fortitude save, essentially. So that's what you got to do. So it tries to kick you and tries to kick you again, and same result. Not going to make it. Now it's you again, Tulak.
All right. Tulak will take one action to retch.
Okay.
10 fortitude save.
No dice.
All right. So Tulak reaches up and a purple glow emanates from his hand and looks like a spider as he casts Spider Sting on this creature.
Ooh, okay. Tell me what Spider Sting is again.
It is a fortitude save.
No, but just describe the spell, though. Sorry. What's the deal?
Can it be poisoned, I guess, is the question.
No,
right.
it cannot.
That doesn't work then.
'Tis immune.
Okay, so then it does nothing.
It does nothing. You reach out and try to sting it. Like a spider, to no avail. Physic.
Well, Physic will take a throw of the dart that's in his hand at this stupid goddamn bird. 17 to hit. That won't.
We will not.
Dinger. Could I do a recall knowledge on it, like for some kind of
Yeah,
weakness?
yeah.
Like,
Crafting or
what-
or Arcana or lore.
okay, I'll give you a crafting real quick. Like, oh, there's a 13.
Nope. You don't know.
Okay, just looks like a menacing doll with a bird.
And a reminder
head on it.
too how like these DCs work. Like you can continue doing recall knowledge checks like this, but the DC slowly climbs, and that's like sort of for the whole party.
For like the total number of checks by the whole party, or like,
Yeah,
on a
pretty
turn-based
much.
basis.
Yeah. So it's slowly going to get harder and harder, but the system also doesn't disallow you from continuing attempts.
Okay. I mean, third action will be to draw another dart. And then
Raphael.
Raphael's going to repeat his last turn and casually draw a bolt and load it into his crossbow and fire at the puffin. That is a critical failure. I'm no longer rolling in Foundry for the rest of the time we play this game.
And it just hits the wall in the back. No big deal. And for the record, it doesn't cost you an action to pull a bolt out. That would be part. That would be part of.
does.
That's it. I thought it'd be part of your reload action. Would it not?
It is part of the
Oh.
reload action, but that's how I'm describing it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just want to double check your work.
It's not. I'm not. Yeah, he's not taking the draw action. He's taking the reload action. Yeah.
So that means you could reload again now if you wanted.
Yeah. Instead, he's going to cast shield
Okay.
and yell to Sage Tulak.
There is a bolt sticking out of it. Perhaps you can grab it and restrain the creature.
All right, and it comes back
That's his turn.
around to Mr. Beak, who will attempt to kick Tulak again. Natural 20.
Great.
Total 30. And Tulak's going to go down with 12 bludgeoning damage. As he hits the ground. Unconscious and dying, unless he has a hero
Yes, I
point to
do.
spend.
Heroic recovery. Let's go.
Heroic recovery. Mr. Beak then floats over towards Physic and attempts to kick him as well. With a 15 to hit.
That does not.
And we come to Tulak, who is unconscious, but not dying, and Physic, you're up.
Physic will stride right away over to Tulak.
Need another acrobatics?
Yeah, you sure do, don't ya? I'm gonna retake that because it sounded way too stereotypical. Yes, you sure do, don't you? That was an 8.
Sadly, you don't make it to Tulak. Instead, you fall prone in the first square you enter and take 1 piercing damage.
It could be worse. He said right before things got way worse. So that, but do I still have the rest of my turn? My 2
Just
actions
one
left?
action's fallen over.
Okay,
A little cut up.
so 1 to stand, and 1 to take a step. I guess there's no real distance in penalty between stride and step right
No.
now, right? It's going to be an acrobatics check either way. Okay, so I'll stride just to the north of Sage.
Okay, another acrobatics.
And give you another acrobatics
yeah.
check. For a
Yep,
14.
you're okay. Back to you, Raphael.
All right. Seeing that Physic is attending to Sage Tulak's wounds, he is going to reload and fire once again.
Okay.
Fuck! I forgot I had to do math now. That is a 17 to hit.
17 misses.
Oh, shit. Okay. Last action, shield again,
Okay.
I guess. How's Physic looking, by the way?
He's only down by the 1.
Mr. Beak will again float over to Physic and try to give him a little kick. Oh my god, natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
You take 6 bludgeoning damage, and Mr. Beak starts to float over towards Raphael. Tulak is still down. Physic. Oh, sorry, Physic. I need a reflex save. You took damage while standing in the glass.
Oh,
This room is fucked.
that's what you want. It's a 24 on the reflex. So.
Okay, you're good, yeah.
Okay, so he will spend his first 2 actions administering an elixir of life to one Mr. Sage Tulak to hopefully wake him up. That'll be 3 HP.
Okay. And he wakes up.
So with his last action, he will draw a dart.
Okay. Back to you, Raphael. Mr. Beak's coming at you.
How's Physic looking now?
Not great, like half health. He's still got, a bit of HP left, but could probably be taken out by one hefty hit, as we've seen many times here.
Yeah. Okay, and how high in the air is Mr. Beak?
It was only about 10 feet up.
So that crossbow bolt that's sticking out of him, if I wanted to grab that, would that be a grab an edge?
No, you're looking at a grapple check.
Okay, and can you remind me of how grapple works again?
Grapple is an athletics check against their fortitude DC.
Yeah, that's not it. Well, first action is to cast shield. That's kind of a no-brainer at this point.
Okay.
I think his second action
Close the doors.
will be to take a step back to test a pet theory of his. And then his third action is he'll reload the crossbow.
Okay. And Mr. Beak is going to float on back over towards Physic.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought was going to happen. He cannot leave the workshop or will not leave the workshop.
Glad I'm deeply in the workshop right now.
Go for another kick. Which is a 27 to hit.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Is it crit? I
Yeah.
hadn't thought so. That's 2 crits in a row on you, oh my god.
That's all you roll these days.
Oh, max damage. 16 points of damage.
Oh, he's so down.
Dying 2.
Dying 2. Correct. Do you have a hero point? Physic?
No, I don't.
And so Mr. Beak kicks you real hard, knocks you down, and just says, "Now will you leave? You have no assistance. Master Azunray needs to come back. You are not welcome here." And Tulak.
Tulak puts his hands up in a gesture of peace and says, "Mr. Beak, please, we will leave. We never meant for this combat to start. Let us go, and we'll be on our way. We'll let your master know that you are looking for him."
Very well. Leave now and do not return. And you tell that stupid little brownie to go out of this building as well.
"Sorry, who's in the building?" he says as he stands up and administers a health potion to Physic.
The brownie, the silly little thing, causing a ruckus, going through Master Azuray's things. I want it gone.
So it's 7 health back to Physic.
And he sputters back to life.
And so helping Physic to his feet, they start to walk out, but I want to look for what the brownie or whatever he said was looking for.
You want to look
Yeah,
for it,
on
sorry?
the way out, like just glance around, see if there's anything that meets
Sure.
the description.
Okay.
Seek.
Yeah, you'll be doing a seek action, I believe it is, as you go. And you don't spot it as you move. However, you can make your way out, although I will need that acrobatics check.
17.
Yeah, you're good. And then it comes around to physic.
Yeah, I guess it would be. So we're still in initiative right now.
For now, yeah.
Oh yeah, Raphael still got shit he wants to do. He didn't hear any of this.
Okay, 1 to stand, and then he would stride all the way to the room, past, well, out of the way of Raphael. I'll give you that acrobatics check. Probably fall flat on my face. Yeah, that was a nat 1.
Oh no. You fall flat on your face. And take
It
one
also
piercing
counts
damage.
as difficult terrain, right? So I don't even think you'd be able to move out.
It's not, actually. It's just uneven ground, it's called.
Oh, okay.
It's a separate type of terrain, yeah.
Gotcha. I'm just looking at the balance action.
Yeah.
You are flat-footed while on narrow surface or uneven ground. Success, you move up your speed, treating it as difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this room's sort of an exception, I think, to the rule.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just want to be clear here. The last 3 rolls I've been involved with have been a nat 20 against me, a crit against me, and now a nat 1.
No, not one from you, yeah. it's
Just-
a bit bad.
Just rolling fucking boulders out here. So that's 1, 2 of my moves, and then I guess my third one would be to stand up yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Or what if can I crawl away without doing an acrobatics check?
Yeah, you can do a crawl action, which is only 1 space.
Yeah.
But if you're crawling through the glass, I'm going to make you take another point of piercing.
Oh shit. Well, there's a no-win situation right now, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, all you've done is stand up and fall over, and then you stand up again. You have it's still waiting for you to leave, right?
Yeah, I'll just stand up again.
Even if you can't get out now, which is not ideal, but yeah. Situation hasn't exactly changed. You stand back up, Raphael. What do you got?
Raphael will stride past Tulak into the room. If we leave the room, it will not follow, he will shout. And then, with his loaded crossbow, he will take a shot at Mr. Beak.
Okay.
That is a 15 to hit, because Foundry hates us.
That is a miss.
Last action will be to cast shield again.
Okay.
He's essentially laying down suppressing fire for Physic
Right,
to get out of
yeah.
there. Or at least that's what he thinks he's doing.
And Mr. Beak's like, I said leave, and will straight up fly over to you and give you a
We
kick.
are trying!
16 to hit.
Yeah, 16. Oh no, I have
You have shield on. Yeah.
+1 to my AC, so no, that's a miss.
Okay, and then it attempts the second one at 17 to hit.
That is a meet to beat.
Okay. And so you take 8 bludgeoning.
I will use shield block for that, so
Okay.
we both take 3. Shield AC is
Do you have your shield out?
17. Shield
Oh,
spell.
it's still
sorry.
okay. It works like a shield.
Yeah. Now you
Yeah.
can't use it for like another 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, the spell itself. Yeah.
Yeah, can't cast it again for another 10.
And it falls off you. That's wicked. And then Tulak, you're up.
All right. Tulak makes it out of the room, sees that Raphael is still going to continue combat, so he raises his hands and fires 3 magic missiles for 3 actions.
Nice.
Nice. Give me that sweet, sweet damage. Let's see if it's immune to force damage. It's
4 for the first magic missile.
4 for the first.
5 for the second.
Oh, hell damn.
And 4 for the third.
Nice.
Almost max damage.
And it is looking rough. Boom, boom, boom. Like a piece of its wing flies off, a part of its the tip of its beak. Like one of the eyes starts to fall out. It's like, "Ah! What are you doing?" Physic. That was wicked. 4-5-4.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Physics excited to see that the bird is getting his comeuppance, but he's still just gonna fucking bail and run right on out of the room. And I'll give you another acrobatics check. Oh my god, there's a 5.
You're like panicking. You're trying so hard to get out that you can't, and you just keep falling over.
So that's another 1 piercing.
Another 1 piercing.
And then it will be a stand, and then a try to run again. There we go, and that 20.
Nice.
Nice.
You peel there. It's so fast.
God, and that's my 3 actions.
In fact, you move so fast, you take more piercing damage. No.
Fuck you.
Suck it, Barn.
All right, Raphael. This thing just got pummeled with magic missile from behind you.
First action, reload the crossbow. Second action, step out. That is a 9 on the acrobatics.
Okay. You fall, I'm afraid.
Fine.
No, you fall, you move out and you slip on, actually, because the way we've been doing it, we haven't really specified it here for the listeners, but it's like every time everyone's fallen, they fall into the first square they were moving into. So I'm going to say, Raphael, you were trying to move diagonally into the hallway. You're going to fall prone, but I'm not going to make you take that piercing damage. You just slip on on your way out and just fall down.
Can you give me the prone condition then, please?
Can do.
And then with his last action, he's going to loose that bolt at Mr. Beak from his back. Like, he dives into the hallway off the glass, spins in midair, and yells, "Suppressing fire!"
John Wick that shit.
That is a natural.
Oh my
As the bolt just hits the ceiling directly above him.
Yeah, just that's what I pictured right away. It's like, ding, like right above you. And Mr. Beak is going to stride over to the entrance and actually come down to the ground real close and is going to try and kick Raphael.
Third action, shut the door.
And it's going to strike you with its foot, or attempt to.
Okay, I am technically flat-footed, but...
Ah, yes. And, ooh, it's got a 25 to hit.
that is a crit.
Oof. 16 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Raphael is dead.
And Mr. Beak shuts the doors behind you and says, "No, never
Fourth
come
action?
back." And Tulak. Raphael is now dying.
Tulak will delay.
He's going to delay, okay?
Yeah, good call. Physic will use his first 2 actions to administer an elixir of life.
I have the healing potion if you'd like to keep the elixir of life for this exact reason.
I mean, I get to remake them every day, so if this is the last thing we do today, that would be great.
It kind of has to be honest.
Okay, then I'll just use the elixir of life. It's a less powerful thing anyways. Although full healing, that will give you 6 HP back.
Nice. That's almost half my maximum.
And mission unsuccessful in here for Spooky Wisp. But you also got now this information that Mr. Beak wants Spooky Wisp out of here.
I think they can both go fuck themselves.
Yeah, seriously.
First thing Arthur is going to do is bust his last heal for the day, which is 7 back to everybody, so that puts me up to full.
Beauty.
Oh no, I'm only at 13. That's close enough.
And so we have a wounded condition on Physic now, and 2 on Physic and 1 on Raphael.
Yeah, it would be worth waiting out the rest of the hour since the Mitflit and maggot encounter, so we can treat wounds.
I'd like to retch.
But yeah,
The door just shuts behind you, and you're just like,
Does nothing.
oh. Just retching. Just keep retching until you get it. How many times you gotta retch? Okay, you're good. It's only 2.
Other than being out of heals, I'm not actually doing too bad for spells. So we might be able to just crack the door open and take pot shots.
That's
at
what
these
I
things
was
from
gonna
the
say.
hallway.
Just fucking open that thing back up.
As you blast this heal out and Tulok is retching, probably away from the door, he's like keeled over, and as he finally gets the second condition removed, he just kind of picks up his head and he sees a little creature peeking around the corner. And he's like, "Ah!" And just the creature starts to run.
Oh, perfect. Let's wait 30 minutes so I can do treat wounds on everybody again. So it's probably been 30 minutes since the last encounter, so if we just chill in this hallway with these tapestries for 30 minutes, we can roll maybe another check on that Aklo tapestry, and B, we can roll treat wounds on everybody again.
And it peeks, it's peeking its head around the corner again, and it's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry that I lied to you. Oh, you look like, oh, you hurt.
Tulok steps to the north towards it and says, "Why did you lie to us? Why did you not tell us that there was a construct in there that would kill us just for looking for this item for you?"
And then he smacks it across like the mouth like the bitch it is.
Coup de grace.
Powder and let it fly.
Oh, I just wanted the shiny. Oh, it looks so nice.
Is the shiny also the bird?
No, the shiny thing. The bird is blank-faced doll. It is scary. My name is Tangletop. I was looking for a new home, but that thing won't let me stay.
Oh, don't worry. We're not going to be letting that puffin stay either. Nothing kicks the shit out of me like that and lives.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Tangletop starts to very cautiously walk closer to you all, and starts to walk between Tulok and Physic towards Raphael.
I mean, Raphael's sitting with his back up against the wall and a loaded crossbow in his lap, so he's down for this.
And he comes over towards you and just sort of takes you in with these big black bulbous eyes and touches your shield and casts Mending on it, restoring 5 hit points.
Thank you, Mr. Tangletop. That was very kind of you. He says very condescendingly.
I mean, I'm glad I didn't go with my initial instinct of stabbing it on the way by.
I thought the same thing.
I mean, I would like it if it would do something helpful, but that's fine.
And it says, I do not need to be spoken that way. But
Well, then don't try and fix something that's not broken.
I was trying to help. And come with me. I will help you more. Come with me back to the room. And he vanishes before your eyes.
Tulok looks surprised by this, but he's more warily looking at the doors because he doesn't know if this construct can heal itself or what's going to happen in there. And he's kind of interested to look in that room and kind of wants to destroy this thing.
Is Tulok making that case? Because if not, Raphael's just going to go. He's already lost the 2 of you to that room. If this thing thinks it can help, that's fine. If not, it's stupid enough to try and fix a broken a fully functioning shield. So at least he thinks he can outsmart it.
Tulok just looks at the door, and as he sees you walk away, he claps Physic on the shoulder and follows.
Yeah, Physic had no intention of barging into that room or anything, so he's more than happy to follow along.
Worst case scenario, we can outsmart the thing.
As you make your way back to this study room that's just in shambles, you see Tangletop trying really hard to just close the front door, and it's making a little bit headway, but very slowly, like.
Just a quick point of order. Is this all happening after that 50-minute mark, give or take? Like after we're all healed up or before?
Yeah, I'm kind of mixing it all in here. I don't want to, like, dissuade you from waiting and stuff, so I'm going to we'll say it's after, or it's included in all of this.
Okay.
If that works for you.
I just want to know if things go sideways, if it's been about 10 minutes so I can have my shield spell back.
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
Okay.
Tulok steps beside him and shuts the doors.
Oh, thank you. I've been reading in this room, trying to find information, trying to find out about my new home. I found a few weird things.
What have you found? Please tell us. We as well are investigating this place, as I told you before when you lied to us. So speak truth now.
When you ask, he like gives like a little like refusal look, like, you know, folds his arms, and then you're like, you lied to us, and he kind of bows his head in shame.
I'm sorry. This building belonged to someone named Varlok Azenray. Look, you can see in this book here.
And he shows you like a little passage that confirms that.
And he was the apprentice of someone named Belcora.
What do you know of Belcora?
Don't know. I know that Varlok was very mean and dangerous, and these books, some things say here and there that Belcora was much, much worse than Varlok. He was big. He was a big meanie, and she was even bigger and meanier.
Do you know what Asenray was doing here?
Don't know. Something in the workshop. With all that glass, I bet. It seems... Oh, yes. No, here. It said something about... lenses? Whatever those are. Look. You can see here written. Lenses. For the spooky magic lighthouse.
Ah, yes, I do see that. What else do you know?
There's pictures in the hall. It looks like the magic of the lighthouse shoots beams full of ghosts.
Ooh. And he shudders.
Could you read the inscription that was in another language on that wall?
No, I could not. I don't know what that is.
What's in the rooms to the south?
Oh, there's a stairway down in the far door. I've never been down there. I'm too scared. The other one's just a storage room, though.
Why do you want this item that you sent us on the quest for?
It's shiny. I like it. I wanted to make it part of my home.
Where do you sleep? In this room?
Oh, I never leave this room, really. I just keep reading, trying to find ways to stop that silly blank-faced doll.
What do you want with the shiny in the room, Mr. Tangletop?
To keep it. It is mine. This is my home.
Well, that checks out.
What if we go in there and get it, but we need it for our investigation? Will you let us borrow it for some time?
I would like to take away the ghosts of this place.
My shiny? You want my shiny? No. Look, I'm sorry that I lied to you, but it is my shiny. I've given you information, everything I know. This Varlok, this Belcora.
Then what will you give us for the
I have
shiny?
nothing else. Or maybe... Wait.
And he starts to run past Raphael and Physic and towards the repair and towards the storage room, and starts reefing on the door and trying to push it, and slowly gets it open and squeezes through, and then comes back out holding a large silver key.
I've got this.
Now that we might want to trade for. If we go get you this item, maybe we'll have that.
Yes. I will trade you.
Do you know of any locked doors in this place, Mr. Tulak or Mr. Physic? Have you seen anything, any doors that could stand up to a lock?
We have not, but we have found another set of keys already, so it stands to reason that there may be locked doors in here that we have not yet come across, and I have no way to open a locked door. I'm not strong, and I don't understand how to pick them. It is beyond me.
I think we'll have more use for a key than for a piece of jewelry in this adventure.
Okay, I mean, I said I would help. Let us help, Mr. Tangletop. At least it is now showing its true nature and some honesty and even a hint of compassion, as opposed to that mechanical menace in the other room that has given me yet another blackout. I hear those are very bad for you.
You certainly will before long. And Tulak just heads back towards that room in grim determination to kill this thing. Or I should say destroy, it's not really alive.
And Tangletop offers for you to spend as much time in here as you'd like to rest up and restore if you choose. Since you're about to help him out, my home is your home kind of thing. But if you guys want to just get in there and get it done, you're more than welcome to as well.
I, as a player, would be more inclined to take him up on that after we're done. But that's up to you guys. Raphael's kind of just following.
I
your lead
agree,
for now.
because we could sleep and I could get my big spells back, or we could just go in and see what we can take care of. We have an upper hand with the advantage.
Yeah, if we know we can stand outside the room and just lob shit at him, I'm gonna knock on wood really quickly before we go into this endeavor, because it might backfire spectacularly. But anyways, I would be more inclined to, save the rest for after we try to fuck this thing up.
We know it was looking pretty messed up to begin with. Raphael's already loaded his crossbow. What is your kind of range there, Physic? Like, are you looking at a 20-foot range on your bombs? Do you have any bombs left?
I got one Alchemist Fire left, with a 20-foot range. Darts as well are 20-foot range, and then I've got a crossbow.
Oh, okay. What about you there, too? Yeah, like, how are you doing on spells? or range
Basically,
spells
I can just
specifically?
use telekinetic projectile as a cantrip with 30-foot range.
So we need to get it within 20 feet, is what you're saying. And that's cool. Like, theoretically, if it's just chilling at the door, it should be, it'll be within range of anywhere. My crossbow is a 120-foot range. But what I could do is, since I have the shield block reaction, I could take out my shield, stand in front of the door, use the shield, so if the creature tries to shut the door on us again or escape, he would essentially act as a wall and keep popping open that door for you guys to take pot shots at it.
Would that not give us a -3 for shooting from cover?
I
if
am
you're standing
3
at the
feet
door?
tall.
Is that what we're talking about?
Well, honestly, you should just be taking pot shots on the back, and we get to see what we can do.
I'm worried about it constantly trying to open and close the door, and if that's the case, if it's waiting for us there, somebody's going to take an attack. So somebody's got to open the door, and if it, attacks, closes the door, and keeps trying to shut us out, somebody's got to be there to keep opening it. Since I have a shield, and probably the highest AC at 16 base, it seems like it's kind of on Raphael to stand there. He'll happily give you the crossbow if you want to, Locke, and he can just use both his physical shield and the shield spell. So in one round, he can have 2 shield block.
Let's just give it a shot. Let's give it a shot your way and just see what happens.
Can we enter initiative order?
You can. Voluntarily. Yes. Let us do this.
Okay. So do you want the crossbow too, Locke? You can.
No.
Okay. Okay. I plan to take a full round before we even start opening the door. So I just want to make that clear.
All right.
Tulak will actually take the crossbow and just set it on the ground beside him with a bunch of bolts.
All right. Get yourselves into position. before we start initiative, and then roll. Physic, what'd you get?
Physics got a 23.
All right. Raphael?
Natural 19 for a 26.
Oh. And Tulak?
19.
Oh, man. Nailing it. Okay. Raphael starts.
Raphael's going to cast Bless with his first 2 actions. So everybody within that 5-foot emanation gets a +1 to their attack rolls. All of my allies. With his 3rd action, he's going to draw his dagger.
Okay. Physic?
Physic will have drawn and reloaded his crossbow. Yeah, and I guess that will be it.
Okay. And Tulak?
Tulak will pick up the crossbow, arm it, and then set it down beside him.
Okay. Raphael?
First action, raise shield. Second action is to crack that door.
And you hear the voice again.
What did I say?
And then Raphael's 3rd action, he will try and demoralize. We could not hear you over your stupid beak.
I love it. Demoralize has the mental trait, I'm afraid. It will have no effect.
Okay, that's Raphael's turn.
Physic.
Okay, so are these double doors, as in they're both open?
I mean, I have their Foundry's program to open them both at the same time when you open it, but technically, Raphael said he only opened the one door, but you can have both of them if you like. Depends on your strategy here.
If I have a clean line of sight from the second door being open, I'd take that and shoot it with the crossbow.
Sure. It's open, you step forward, and you fire.
For a 19 to hit.
Is that
20.
including the bless?
Ooh,
20 with bless.
20 with the bless.
20 with the bless is a meat to beat. To this. Wow. This little construct who's like getting ready to get up off the shelf again.
3 piercing damage.
3 piercing. Doom, you nail it with another bolt. But it's still continuing to rise, if very feebly.
And with his last action, he will take a step back.
Okay. He stands up on the shelf, but it does not start to float, and looks at you, Raphael, and casts Phantom Pain again, so I need a will save.
I am an expert, and...
Me too, but I still got it.
Sorry, I was just making sure Bless is only attack rolls and not everything. That is a natural 20 for a 28. That is a critical success.
You are completely unaffected.
So due for
In
that one.
10 sessions, that is my second natural 20.
Feels good, baby.
They're so rare and so delectable. All right, so it spends 1 action standing and then casting. It's now you, Tulak.
All right, and Tulak looks at the bird and just sends some glass flying at it using telekinetic projectile. Fucking 19.
Oh, no dice.
All right, and yeah, he's not gonna move. Can't demoralize it. He's just chilling. He's gonna pick up the crossbow.
Okay. Picks up the crossbow. Raphael. I think I just realized the last time you were in this room, you did try to demoralize it, and I allowed the frightened.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I tried it.
That up. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
We make mistakes.
First action, raise the shield. Because why wouldn't he?
That's what do you do?
Second action, he's going to try something, and he's going to try Divine Lance on this creature. Which is essentially just this beam of pharasmic energy, and I have to choose an alignment that my deity has. So I'm going to choose lawful.
Okay.
As I quickly double check that Pharasma is a lawful deity.
I think Perez is true neutral. So which means I think you
It'd
get to
have-
choose.
No, I wouldn't even be able to take the spell if that's the case.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Pharasma is neutral good, lawful neutral, and neutral.
Oh, okay, those are her follower alignments. She herself is neutral.
So like your deity is true neutral. Okay, so I can't even have Divine Lance as a cantrip, so I'm just going to move that out of the way.
Okay. Whoops, a daisy.
Take oh my god. Take prestidigitation and clean the floor.
Oh.
I hate retconning spells, so I don't want to do that. I mean, I do want to do that. Instead, with his last two actions, he'll cast Forbidding Ward on Physic and the Mr. Beak. So if Mr. Beak attacks Physic, he has a +1 to his AC.
Gotcha. Physic, what do you got?
Okay, this northeastern tile here, is that glassy terrain as well? Yeah, it's got a little bit of glass on there. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to go for it anyways. Physic is going to stride the 10 feet south into the glassy terrain. Give you an acrobatics check.
Please do.
Oh, I probably just fucked myself. No, that's a 20 on the acrobatics.
You good?
And he
Nice.
will toss an alchemist fire
You slide in like a total boss
with a 17.
with a 17. And the 1 splash damage kills it.
Hey!
Talk about an unceremonious victory.
I'll take it. Any victory
Yeah,
is
I'll
better
take
than
that,
this.
man.
He just
needed that.
completely flubs the throw. It slips out of his palm and just kind of like shatters beneath the bird, but one little spark comes up and it just goes up in flames and then it's dead.
So the bird, like, you know, at the same time, it was about to like kind of hop off the bench or the bench or whatever instead of flying, and it just like lands on where you threw the bomb, and it just like explodes, and poof, just gets destroyed. And you have defeated Mr. Beak.
Oh my god, that was
in the most
brutal.
ridiculous
Sorry,
fashion.
listeners, for that.
Probably just
Man,
going,
the rolls
"What
weren't
the
going our
hell?"
way.
Yeah.
Tune in next week when we get the shit kicked out of us by a Barbie doll.
Again.
And here you are in this room now, a little more safe, and you suddenly notice a blue light sort of flash through the cracks of the door that sits in the southwestern side of this room. And a little bit comes through holes in the roof.
Just me notices that, or everybody notices that?
Everybody notices it. It's just suddenly very obvious.
What time is it in game?
It's about 10 to 10 in the morning.
Weird.
Oh, actually, it would be later than that because you spent some time. Let's call it 10 to 11.
I guess we move to the door.
Feel free to now navigate the room without having to roll acrobatics checks. You just take your sweet time.
Okay, go right down to the spyglass and grab that shiny.
Sure.
I think Raphael popped the door.
Okay. You grab the spyglass, and it's this beautifully decorated, bejeweled spyglass. You can see 8 times farther than normal with it, and it's worth 20 gold, which is no small amount. And since it's not a piece of equipment, it sells at full price.
Nice.
Raphael, you open the door, and you see the light flashing past the water. And you peek your head out, and this beam is rotating at the top of Gauntlet. And you see overhead that it's become extremely overcast. It's even obvious through the fog. And it's really, really dark rain clouds forming. And you can see them really, really far down to the south. And as you watch this eerie light spin around, it suddenly stops and then jolts and purposely aims itself towards the direction of Otari, a focused blue beam right to the town. Because Scott called both ventriloquism and dancing lights, he gets a hero point.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Because Raphael took a risk and realized that this thing would not leave the room, he gets a hero point. And as you consider the horrible outcome that might happen because of this blue beam to your precious town of Otari, you all level up.
Oh!
Hey.
Blacka, 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 blacka!
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.